Guys, I am back and I'm popping open my next box of the Greenstock Tower, the American Bundle. They pitched the thing Grow America, and they gave the red, which was the tomato to represent the red, and then the blueberry to represent the blue, and the snow, of course, to represent the white. And they gave me some chives in this one. Chives common, some perennial, full sun to part shade. Sow in early spring or late summer. Heirloom with beautiful edible flowers and delicate onion flavor. Foliage chives at home, in the garden, the bouquet, and on the plate. Very easy to grow and hardy. So now I will be patching some of those seeds. I will be sprinkling those in a few things. I sure will. They said late summer. This is not really late summer, but it's summer. So I guess they probably more summer fall, but they say full sun. Days to emerge, 10 to 15 days. Seed spacing, a group of 10 seeds every 8 inches. Row spacing, 8 inches. Thinning not required. When to sow outside, 4 to 6 weeks before your average last frost date, when soil temperature is at least 45, ideally 60 to 7 Fahrenheit, or late as 2 months before your average first fall frost date. When to start inside, 6 to 8 weeks before your average last frost date. So I can sow these now. And of course, they always give you some stickers or whatever. I usually take my stickers and put them on my seed box. That's usually what I do with mine. Some people do put them on their Greenstock Tower. I don't do that. I see a green in here. I wish they did have it. It's a beautiful green. Probably something they already had that I missed out on. Probably before I came into the knowledge of Greenstock. This is a pocket guide about tomatoes. It gives you recipes and all that good stuff. I'm not going to carry with that because I got a lot to do. So this is blueberry. If y'all seen, I already have a blueberry in the garden. This is a pretty blue. Blueberry always was a pretty blue to me. And I didn't order, they don't give you the tops with your orders anymore, not even when you get the bundle. So I just ordered another blueberry top and another tomato top. I did not order a snow top because snow could be any color I want it to be. So this is snow. Y'all are familiar. Snow is gonna be 4-tier because I have an extra snow over there, and it's gonna be a 4-tier. I'm gonna just add it instead of leaving that a single. I'm gonna just add it to this. There's no use in leaving this a single. And what I think I'm gonna do, I think right here where my 3 fruit trees is, my apple and my 2 pear, I think I'm gonna put the towers right there. That will keep me in the narrowness of my path. I won't be out of my bounds, and I'll still be using the same space that I already have, but I have 3 more towers out here. And if space get tight, I can always stack these up over there with tomato tower. If space get real tight, I can stack each one of these up and make that make those 4 tiers. But I don't want to do that. I'm liking these tiers at 3 tiers for some reason, or 5 tiers. It's more ideal for me, but I love the 3 tiers. 4 tiers is okay too. So those boxes are empty. I'm gonna show you all where I'm gonna put them at. And I might get the soil filled up in here with these today. Get husband back out here to dump me some soil in my wagon for me. That's what he's been doing all day, dumping honey. If that sun go down and it stay down, that'll be good. Or I might go in and get my neck fan. My daughter, she bought me a neck fan, and I have it all charged up. But this is the aisle right here, right in front of these, where that terracotta pot is on the stand. I probably will move that most definitely because those are just flowers. They're not food. Although I know we need flowers in the garden to get the pollinators here. They could be here, but you know, hey, I'm trying to grow what I could eat, what my family could eat. So I need that space, and it can move to the side. It could sit right here by the doorway. The flowers on it came, only one came and it died anyway. So I don't know if it's gonna do anything else. Daffodils, I think that's what those were. But that space right here, up in that alley, those 1, 2, 3 sitting in front of those pots or in between those pots. But I think I'm gonna do it 1, 2, 3 right in front of those pots, in front of those trees. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and that's gonna pop color right here on this side because there's nothing popping too much down on this side of the garden except for lilac and pink. So I think that's gonna be good. I'm gonna go get my spinners on wheels and get those going. All right, guys, I am back. I'm ending the video right here. I did get the green stalks in place. I did not get a chance soil. I did get them in place. That's where they're going to be. I don't know if I'm going to do all solid blue, solid white, solid red, or if I'm going to do the demonstration that they showed, which is the red, white, and blue, or if I would just stack them all the solid color. I have my dirt over there in the wagon. Husband did come out and dump that for me. I covered it with that plastic cloth because that wagon does not have holes in the bottom. I covered it with the plastic cloth and I put the water bottles on there to try to hold the plastic on. We was getting a lot of heavy rain. Excuse me, we was getting a lot of heavy wind. So I didn't want to just throw that on top and leave it. The clouds have shifted. They're dark now, and the wind has picked up. It is also thundering. I just came back out to end the video just in case I don't get a chance to come back outside this evening. It is 6:09. This is a good time to be coming out if the weather would participate. If the weather dries up or it don't rain, because sometimes it'll thunder and wind blow and dark clouds, but we don't get the rain like it did this earlier. And we got some sprinkles that lasted for probably about 2 minutes and then not even enough to wet the ground. So we'll see. If not, I have about another 2 hours of daylight that I could work in, especially since I'm working right here on the patio and I'm not back in that corner. I did get the quail coop cleared out. They're happy. Their eggs are still in there. They're probably going to stay in there for the day. They'll be all right. So that is it, guys. That is it, GG fam. I'm going to end the video, and if I could come back out, then I'll bring you guys back in. I'll see you guys in this garden later. Whew, I'm out here itching already. I ain't been outside 2 minutes. But the rain has passed. They said maybe more rain. But while the sky is clear, I'm going to come on outside and work on filling up my towers. It didn't rain too much. It didn't rain too much. It came a hard downpour, and that was about it. I could tell it didn't rain a lot because the top of this thing is not full of water. I use this to hold the plastic down on my over my soil because I didn't want it to get full of water and have mud. So these water bottles came in handy. Isn't it funny how the Lord look out for you? Who'd have thought when I filled those up this morning that I would need those this afternoon? But I did. And I just wanted to keep my soil dry. That's all. I just wanted to keep my soil dry. I'm going to be adding my amendments to this soil. I'm going to put some gloves on and add my amendments to this soil right here. And I'm going to start working on filling up my towers. Honey, the mosquitoes are out. Oh, my stars. They are out. This is the same day of the tree service cutting down. I was out here that day getting hot, sweaty, went in, took a shower, changed clothes. Put on a whole new garden clothes. It do take about a bag and a half to fill one 3-tier, and I have 4 more bags left. So this might take me through all 6 of these, well, all 9 of the tiers. I'm gonna try to get them filled, get the soil out of this wagon because this wagon doesn't have holes in it. So I'm gonna try to get this soil out and into these towers. And I might have to go in there and get me some Skin So Soft or something. I don't want to spray with no off, but I might end up jumping back in the shower again, honey. If I end up spraying with some off or get sweaty, I'll take another shower, honey. I do not care. But this is Kellogg soil that I'm going to be using to fill it with. Y'all, and I'm out here in between the weather being raining and windy and all that because it's a lot out here I want to get done. And if I could at least get my towers and my buckets filled, I'll be good. I probably got enough soil to fill these towers. And I plan on putting some, I'm going to put all of this in there, honey, because it takes all of this perlite to make this fluffy, probably more than that. I do have 1 more bag and a half, so, and I'm putting some plant tone in, all-purpose plant tone. I'm adding that in here. Seems like they kind of got a little moist or something. They want to be clumpy. Yeah, I don't know why that might have got wet just then because I used this earlier today and it wasn't like that. I probably didn't close it good. Ooh, it stank. Yeah, it do stink, honey. When it get wet, oh my God, it smells just like poop. It really do. I have never seen this wet like that. Almost make me think it's not even the same thing. I'm adding some bone meal. And I'm also adding some blood meal. It really do stink when it get wet. I didn't know it clump like that either. Yeah, I'm trying not to take the gloves on and off, on and off. I'm trying to avoid. Well, at least everything else stayed dry. Because I just was dealing with that and it was not like that. I wish I had something much larger than this wagon that I could put in a couple of things of soil. I see why people have a big tarp on the ground and just dump all their soil on there and then dump all their amendments in there and get it done like that. I see why. It is so much easier to do that. But guys, I'm just going to mix this up and try to get it done. Guys, I am definitely going to wrap it up for tonight. This is the end of the work day for me. Those clouds are coming back. I'm feeling drips of rain. I did get the blueberry tower filled. Paris and Kaylani came out and helped, and we got that one filled. But this is the end of the work day. I'm just out here picking up and cleaning up so I don't leave too much of a mess. But we will be back out here at it again tomorrow. We will be back out here tomorrow. I got this trash can so filled. Husband's gonna have to come and stump that down or push something in there to push that down. It is a lot of trash from me in there. But I am going in. This has been a good work day to recap on the things that we have done today before this rain gets us. I did want to harvest this apple because the stem has broke under the weight of the apple. It's our only apple, so we're going to take it. It's not broke off, but the stem is broke. And if the stem is broke, that means the apple is not receiving any nutrients anyway. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. And this is our, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Macintosh. Yeah, no, this is Supposed to be a yellow delicious. So it's not yellow, it's green. But just to recap on the things that we did get done in the garden today, we got the blueberry tower filled up. We did get the other two towers, tomato and snow, out of the boxes. Whew. We harvest this apple. I harvested some tomatoes today as well. I know it's some okra over there that's too big. We got the pallet down and the buckets out. If the buckets did not have a hole in it, I turned them upside down. I do not want that many buckets of water. I do not. Ooh. Y'all, I end up pulling that eggplant that had all those ants in it. I couldn't do nothing with those ants. They were so deep, so I pulled that out. It may be all right over there, but we did get this done. Get this over here. Realized we could have 12 plants instead of 9. We have got the 2 tomato towers up and filled with soil and amendments on the soil. That is the tomato. And we did put some Cuban oregano in there. The quail got their new bedding today. They needed new bedding. They got some eggs, if y'all can see those eggs in there. They did get their new bedding today. They done had some treats, honey. They done cleaned them treats up. I gave them some treats for acting halfway decent while I was in there. We do have some tomatoes right here that really need to come off. And I'm so tired of this one leaning anyway. I really need to, oh, these tomatoes done fell off in the basket. So that's not hard to get these out of here. These are yellow as well. And I'm going to take them on off because they're busting up because of all the water. They busting. If you can see the little marks on them in here. So I'm going to take those with me. Oh, just about all the tomatoes have been harvested. I see one right here that's red. I'm going to grab it. I do have some peppers down there that needs to be harvested, but I'm not going to bother it. Not today. This tomato, I'm getting a tomato, guys. Stand by. Ooh, what is this one called? This is pretty. This is Early Girl. Beautiful. Beautiful Early Girl tomato. Early Girl. I don't know what these ones called. This probably something. What was this called? What did I just pull these from? I just pulled them from right here. These are lemon boys. All these are lemon boys and an Early Girl and our little apple. I might let this apple sit on the table. I don't know. I might eat this apple just how it is because it's the only one we got. The only one we got, y'all. But that has been it for the work day. And the main event of the day is that tree is down. You can see all that wood stacked up over there. You know, we don't have a chimney at our house, so we're totally electric over here, but we don't have a fireplace. And you can see that I showed y'all in the beginning, that tall tree. And there it is. It's still tall, but has no limbs. I had them to cut it just where all the limbs and stuff was, and they skinned it on the side and just left it neatly for me. And they hauled everything close to the outside, close to the inside, but the perimeter of the yard. It do look like it's gonna storm again, and I'm gonna get myself back in here. I have my things put away, and what's not put away will be all right. Yeah, the yard we did need that little rain that we got. We did need this little rain that we got. Everything was looking withered like it wanted to fold, but it is standing up. Now it is standing up. I'm gonna see how my chocolate pepper is doing over here. Hold on, guys. See if I need to harvest it. If it's still here for me. Just holding on. Okay, it's turning purple. I think this is, oh, that's a purple bell pepper. I'm gonna let it hold on and see what it do. Let it hold on. Let it hold on. I got all kind of bell peppers growing. Ooh, that little white lizard, honey. I didn't see it. Did not see it. Ew. Did not see it. Okay, something's been biting on my pink guava and then tearing the leaves up. The grapes are starting to turn. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the grapes are starting to turn. They're black color. These are the seeded grapes. But I'm going to get myself in here. I am hot again. Probably end up with a shower again because I'm hot. But the rain is doing the garden good. It's still looking a little crazy out because I'm transforming and adding things and pulling things. But it's a lot of empty pockets. But that's okay because when winter time come, fall come, I'm going to be growing big things. And I'm not going to have every pocket filled. I'm not going to have every pocket on these towers filled. Every pocket is not going to be filled. It may be, I'll say maybe 60% of each tower may be filled. Maybe 60% of each tower may be filled for the winter because I want to have like a whole tower of like Swiss chard, one full of pak choy, things like that. I have my corn over here. I did plant some corn. Let me show you guys. I did plant corn seeds. I planted about 16 seeds in one pot because I know I was going to move them around to the next pot. Only so many sprung forth. So if I don't get any more, so I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I had 8 to spring up. Hold on. I had 8 to come forth. Out of about 16, I just stuck as many seeds in there as I could because I knew I would plant some right here in the bucket next to it so they could be close together. And also, I planted some green apple seeds for my cucumber, green apple cucumber. I planted a few in there. 5 came up. So that's good. With all this rain, I hadn't been back out. I didn't know if these things germinated or not. I had no idea if they made it through or not. The cayenne pepper is doing well, but I will harvest that on another day. We have helicopters flying over. Oh yeah, that's a military helicopter right there. They getting ready to land. It is not. All right, guys, that is it. That is all. Gigi fam, I will see you guys in this garden tomorrow, if the weather permits. And if in between I do like I did tonight, come out here, do something, get back in the house, go back in, just come back in, go back out, in between the rain. It does look like it's gonna rain. It is very, very cloudy. Plus it's already getting later. It's 8:14, so not a big deal. We did accomplish a lot today. We did accomplish a lot in this garden today. A lot of these videos is just talking and doing a little bit of work. I just be talking through what I want to do in the garden, what I'm expecting to get done, what I'm expecting for the future for Glory's garden. And I'm just trying to explain to you all why. You may say, why she keep ordering green stalk towers? Because, and that is the reason. Because I love the colors. They're spacious, and that's why I'm just ordering 3 tiers. Because if I want to stack them and make them 4 or 5 tiers, I can. So I'm just ordering 3 tiers, and they're having wonderful sale. That plant Grow America. That's the I believe that's 250 years, and plus, they celebrate. I celebrate Juneteenth. They celebrate Independence Day for them, 4th of July. But that don't mean just because I'm not really. I do a little something on the 4th of July too, but Juneteenth is our day. But I'm gonna take advantage of any deals that they have. Yes, I am. I'm gonna take advantage of any deals any sales that they having for the 4th of July, baby. If it's something I want anywhere, not just Green Stalk, any store, anywhere, clothes, whatever, I'm gonna take advantage of it. Because they ain't having big sales for Juneteenth like that, but not in my area. Okay, not in my area. You have to understand where I live at. I have to understand over here in Glory's garden. That's the end of the work day. The work is never completed. We do a complete work, but it's always work to be done. It may look like you're not getting nothing done in your garden, but you are. These seasons are coming quick. Boy, fall is fastly approaching. Seems like we just hit summer good, but you better start thinking about what you're going to do for fall. So that's where my mind at. What I'm going to do for fall, and I'm trying to prepare to have these things ready. to have a place to put all these cabbage and collard greens. All right, I'll see you guys in this garden later.